Hello everyone, my name is Yaedam in 122181176, and today I'm gonna share the news in the Korea market. The title of the news is Day Trader are taking over the Korea stock market. First, I'm going to share the terminology. The first, day trader, is referred to the trader who capitalize on the in-market price behavior by conducting a large amount of long-term and short-term transaction. In addition, price measures can be understood to be the result of temporary inefficiency in supply and demand caused by purchase and sale of asset. Secondly, initial public offering, which is IPO. It is process of the offering share of private corporation to the public while issuing new share so a company can share secure capital while offering share in the primary market. It is also considered a strategy of the early investors and founders, and it is possible to realize the full amount of personal invest income. Company must meet the requirements required by the Secretaries in an Exchange Commission, which is SEC, and exchange before they can open an IPO. Thirdly, takeover. What is takeover? A takeover is occur when the one company makes successful buy to assume control of acquire another. Takeover can be done by purchasing a majority stake in the target firm. Target takeover are typically initiated by the larger company seeking to take over a smaller one. They can be voluntary, meaning they are the result of the mutual decision between the two companies. Lastly, market capitalization is referred to the total dollar market value of the company's outstanding share of the stock, commonly referred to as a market cap. It allowed investors to understand the relative size of the one company versus another. Market cap measures what a company is worth on the open market, as well as the market perception of its future prospect, because it reflects what investors are willing to pay for its stock. I'm gonna talk about why this news happened. On September 11, 2020, weekly trader account for the 87.5% of the total value of domestic stocks. It jumped up to 51.4% in the month of March. The global corona crisis has spread the atmosphere of the amateur trader, breaking into the stock market, and Korean day traders are following this trend. It has been a phenomenon of the investment aiming for short-term profit after seeing other retail investors who have been receive a lot of profit from the stock. Day trader who do not care about the taking risk seems to be changing the border market framework in the Korea. The Kospi index accounted for 64% in March this year, and foreign funds and institutions bought 25.6 trillion won's worth of the stock. There's some reason for this news and potential impact as well. And now I'm going to share about the state of the small investor is noteworthy, but investor withdrew due to a sudden crisis. Concerns are expected about the threat they pose to the overall investment market. So it should be accompanied by the structured solution to prevent reckless stock investment. Lastly, it's a conclusion. So I'd like to take a long-term look at how this marginalized growth will affect the Korean investment market due to the drastic investment method by individual investors.